back, Patriots. Well, with this many people in town, and this being a international continental city, it's only natural that I'm going to run into people from the UK. And every time I do, I get, of course, a chance to get their opinion on the great patriot, Tommy Robinson. So that's what we got here, is some people here that kind of for Tommy and indifferent about Tommy, and then some that are not so excited about Tommy. And of course I handle them in my badass way. So if you like, again, what I do out here on the front lines, you know, the routine. Keep on getting messages that they're taking subscribers off, so please resubscribe. Always stay on top of that and spread my videos around so we can get more subscribers and try to stay ahead of the curve on this, because bad, man. All right, I should have a lot more subscribers, but we got all we do is try harder. That's all we can do. And of course, if you can, please go do support me. I haven't seen many sales here lately on my design, so if some of you can go there and buy some more of my designs, that always makes me feel good. And I know that, then the message is being spread out there. So go get a Tommy t-shirt, and let people know about him. So I want to thank you for coming by. I want to God bless all of you, and I want to thank those of you that support me, and let's get on the streets. God bless you.
London-stan.
Yeah, from London-stan.
Where were you? When were you last there?
I was last there a week ago.
Now, are there two of you familiar with Tommy Robinson?
No.
You're not?
No.
Yeah, you'd be proud. He'd make you proud.
Okay, cool.
You ought to look him up.
I will. We'll look him up when we.
You ought to look him up. He's become quite the cause celeb. He's been speaking out a lot about the influx of the Islam into England and the effect it's had on your...
yeah, he's he's far right, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't call him far right. I mean, the media portrays him that way.
Yeah, okay.
Because you know how the media likes to go ahead and,
mess things up.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But really what he's doing, he's concerned about the effect of the sudden and overwhelming influx of Islam into your culture.
Right.
And how the simulation process, it wouldn't work if you bring too many in all at once, and how that's affecting well, he started out just talking about how it was affecting his neighborhood, and then his city, and then the country. And the more he talked about it, the more the government tried to shut him up, because you know how the government is. And so, the media portrayed him, they drum up charges on him and try to make him seem like a demon. But if you follow him and see what he does, he just goes out, he tries to talk to people on the street and try to communicate and say, look, we need to work this out. We need to get where we're not fighting with one another, and you guys can, you can assimilate into our culture, and we're not at odds with one another. And of course, he gets a lot of flack for that, because most of the powers that be don't want us getting along together. They want us fighting amongst one another.
What's your name?
Badass Uncle Sam.
Oh, jokes. Cool. Nice to meet you.
My pleasure. Yeah, here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton, which is good for any crime in the world, even in England. So you can go ahead and,
Awesome. Nice to meet you.
Nice talking to you. Yeah, be in London and not know about Tommy Robinson.
Hello.
So where are you from?
UK.
The UK?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Oh, do you support Trump? Yeah.
So you're familiar with Tommy Robinson then?
Keep America great.
No. Burn it. Trump's not keeping America great.
So you're familiar with Tommy Robinson?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And your thoughts on Tommy Robinson, the great patriot of Britain?
He is not an example of Britain.
Really?
Yeah.
What is an example of Britain?
Not Tommy Robinson.
Why not?
That's like, it's difficult, isn't it? Because that's what you see in the US. You get the bad news, not the good news.
Yeah.
And same in the UK. We get the bad news from the US. We don't get the good
I've been
news.
following Tommy Robinson since he started, and I can't find anything wrong with the man. He's out there trying to go ahead and warn people about what's happening to your culture. And you're going to go ahead and support other people who do what? Who throw people off of buildings, who make women walk behind them. Oh, I know you don't want to hear it. I know you don't want to hear it. My God. Yeah, because it doesn't, I mean, I don't understand it. Why would Brits support Islamic rule that is so patriarchal, that treats women like slaves? I mean, I just don't get it. Why do you do that? That throws gays off of buildings.
We don't support Islamic acceptance. We accept it. They're a minority that are extremists.
We just accept other ethnic origins into our country.
So you accept the fact that they go ahead and throw gays off of buildings and treat women like property. You accept that. Is that what you accept?
No.
Then that's what Islam does. Is that what you accept?
Not all Islam.
Huh?
Not all Islam.
No, not all, but it's certainly they're the ones that do are the ones in charge.
Do you think as an American, you don't use an American culture that are viewed as just as...
Yeah, but it's always the extremes that take over. In Islam, it is the extremes that take over. They're the ones that are the most vocal and the most aggressive. So when they move in, they come over, they take over. And that's what Tommy Robinson is trying to say. He says, look, these people are not there to be tolerant. They're going to come in and they're going to take over. They're going to say, we're going to outbreed you, and then we're going to take over, and then we're going to slit your throat if you don't go along with us.
So how do you feel as an American knowing that your culture is known for gun crime and going to schools and killing kids?
The same way that we go ahead and prevent, what about London surpassed New York for violent crime? Right now, there was the other day, there was like 30-something knifings in London a day now. So, I mean, you want to talk violence and switch violence back and forth? It's not like you don't have it there.
But if you look at the percentages...
I just told you, London surpassed New York for violent crime.
For knife crime.
No, for overall violent crimes.
I'm not sure where you're getting those stats from.
You want to go with me? I'll be happy to look them up.
Okay.
I'm a pro at this.
You got them mixed up, by the way.
Why?
Because the inmate thing should be on
Why?
the con man.
Why?
Because he's a criminal. He's always been a
Name
criminal.
what criminal. Name the crime. Name the crime.
I'm not a massive fan, but he does speak some truth some of the time and highlights quite a few issues that people are afraid to highlight.
Thank you. Yeah, I would think.
Yeah. But no, there's a lot of resentment building up in England at the moment because of the whole Brexit thing.
Exactly,
The way that they've extended it another 6 months is just...
Yeah. I mean, damn the people. What the hell they think, huh? I mean,
I voted Remain. I'm quite happy to stay in the EU, but people voted to leave, so we've got to leave. Do you know what I mean? That's that's the whole democracy. That's what democracy is.
You would think.
Yeah, I lost, so okay, yeah, the majority won, so let the majority have what they want. That just doesn't seem to be happening.
Yeah. So I'm getting. That's what I'm gaining. A lot of Brits are very frustrated with the insensitivity of the government to their wishes, to the people's wishes.
They're too afraid to come out and say, one party to come out and say, we want to leave.
Yes.
We want to keep everybody happy, and it just seems to be going nowhere.
Yeah.
It's a bit like why I don't mind Donald Trump, because he's a bit like I just say what I think, sort of thing. I don't agree with some of the things that he says, but he's quite happy to just say, this is my point of view. He might make an idiot of himself from time to time, but
who doesn't?
It's a bit like you put the news on over here, and you've got one news channel constantly trying to make him look bad, and the other news channel trying to make the other news channel look bad. And it's a bit like that in England at the moment.
Yeah, I think it is pretty much the same all over like that. I mean, it seems like the powers that be against the people almost everywhere. You know?
Yeah, there's a lot of unrest, but nothing will get done, and we'll probably end up staying in the EU. That'll piss people off even more.
I hear that maybe even the yellow vests might start showing up in England.
A few protests that were pro-Brexit started wearing the yellow vests, like what they had in France, but it's kind of died down. People just, if you support Brexit, you get branded a racist, which I think is
See, the English are too polite to protest.
That's the problem. That's the problem. They're not like the French.
No, the French are there. The French are a drop of a hat. What do you mean I gotta work an extra hour? You're taking away this? Right.
So we go back home tomorrow, so it's going to go and see what it's like when we get home. Because we left 2 days before we were supposed to leave, and I've not really followed much British news coverage since we left. I just know that it's been extended. So.
Yeah, indeed.
It was supposed to be extended to today, and then it's been extended till 31st of October, I think.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you over there. Do you think May's going to be able to stay in, or?
She's already said she's going to go as soon as Brexit's delivered. So, I mean, I'm a Tory, and I voted for the Conservative Party, but I just think she's been dealt a bad hand. So, like, she's trying to keep everybody happy, and there's a lot of people that
can't do that. That's the worst thing I think you can do. Yeah. I think that's the worst thing a politician can do is try to keep everybody. Yeah. You don't please anybody then.
Put a mandate out, stick to it. So.
Yeah. Indeed. All right, well, enjoy it. Nice talking to you.
And our country's in a mess, massive.
I know.
But I've voted Brexit as well.
Yes.
So, we're not being heard.
Yeah, I know.
We've been treated bad, man. Do you know what I mean?
That's what he's trying to speak out about, is that, you guys are not, I mean, they're shutting him up. They took him off all the damn platforms.
I actually know Tommy.
You do?
I know him well.
Really?
Yeah, so it's hard, man, do you know what I mean?
From where? Where do you know Tommy Robinson?
I know him anyhow, because I've known Tommy for about 4 years. Because I'm from Birmingham, he's not far away from us. But I've been shut down on Facebook.
Yes.
Loads of times. I've been banned 3 days, a week for putting his stuff up. You can't even put his stuff on anymore. No. They'll just shut you down. I've got to go their way.
You just gotta love the man. He don't give up.
He don't give a shit like Trump.
I know. All right, brother man. Tommy Robinson.
Yeah, you know Gavin McInnes?
Oh, sure.
Big Gavin fan.
Yeah. Gavin, he's one of the first people that kicked off of everything.
I know, right? It's so sad. The only platform he has left is his podcast on iTunes. They still have him on there, but
it's amazing.
He's off of everything.
It's amazing that they keep on. I mean, it's stand up for what you believe in and be prepared to be shut down. I mean, Tommy Robinson's off almost, I think, everything now. They even
they arrested him for contempt of court, which over in England's fucking crazy anyway. But they put him in solitary confinement and all this shit for saying God save the Queen or something, just bullshit.
Yeah, and then he's going to be going to court again.
Yeah,
go through that trial, but he's gotten to be so popular now. He'll be a martyr if they do anything.
Oh yeah. I know. And he's, just because there's so many Muslims over there, he's
30 miles west of London.
And you're familiar with Mr. Robinson?
Yeah, we see all the news.
And your thoughts on Mr. Robinson?
It's difficult to know from across the pond, across the ocean, because you only hear one side of things.
Yes.
You hear both sides. It's very difficult to...
They've done a good job of trying to silence him, though. But I think people gravitate to people that they try to silence.
Yeah.
Good work, sir.
Thank you. Where are you from?
From England.
Yes. Yeah. You're familiar with Tommy Robinson?
Yeah, Tommy.
You know Tommy?
He talks sense.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. I understand they just took him off of all the social media programs and everything.
It's a sad world that we live in now. It's getting a little bit silly, isn't it?
It's beyond silly.
Yeah, it's sad, very sad.
Beyond silly.
There's no freedom of speech anymore, is there?
No. But you know, the more they try to suppress this, the stronger we become.
Yeah, the normal people are sort of starting to find out what's actually going on and things. So it's good in some ways, but it's just that's what it takes to sort of get it through. But yeah, it's sad. It's sad.
Indeed. Where are you from?
We live between Stoke. Have you heard of Stoke? In between Manchester and Birmingham.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran into yesterday a man that actually grew up with Tommy. He knows him.
I've met Tommy a few times.
Oh, do you?
He used to go on his marches, yeah.
You do, where?
All over England.
Oh, terrific.
So in England, you don't. In America, you don't get the problems with the Muslims. So in England, it's bad. They sort of basically coming and taking over, and then a lot of the left they can't see it. So it's all the whitewashing stuff on you. It's rubbish. Right. That's how we started. So But,
so you were. I mean, how'd you meet Tommy? I mean, what was your
on the marches first?
On the marches?
Yeah,
oh, terrific!
It started off very small, and then it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and then. But then it's all a case of the police try and do everything to sort of wind you up and things. You know what I mean? Then you've got the left on the other side chucking things and things like that. How do you get here, basically?
Well, that's what's made him. And he's worldwide now. I mean, I'm running into people from New Zealand that support him, and I mean, he's everywhere now. He's everywhere. It's like that's what happens. As I said, the more they try to suppress him, the stronger we get.
Yeah, that's it. Hopefully, he'll get in next time. He's my hero, that man.
Yeah, I can't see how he can lose. I mean, the left's got nothing. And as long as the economy stays halfway strong, there's no way they can beat him.
Yeah. The minute in England we've got all this Brexit stuff.
Yes, I know. This is like it keeps on going on and on. And
you haven't got sort of. If we had him leading it, we wouldn't have no problems.
Yeah.
So Europe should be sort of scared of us, sort of thing, but we've somehow made it that they're pulling the shots. It's laughable.
I know. Yeah, man. I just like screw what the people say. We're just going to keep it. Yeah. It's amazing.
Good to speak to you.
Oh, it's a pleasure, sir. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, that was this week's tribute to Tommy Robinson. It's nice to meet a couple of people that actually know him. So that's pretty cool. I hope to one day be able to shake his hand if he ever gets on this side of the pond, if they'd ever let him in, of course. Oh, thank you very much for kind of stopping by, and please remember to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and go share these videos. And again, go get yourself a Tommy T. God bless you all, and see you on the streets.